The journey continues with some happy results and some happy coaches last round, and also some very unhappy coaches. But that's the way it goes. Today I'm joined by Coach Glenn from the, what are you? Caboolture Vikings.
Caboolture Vikings.
Yes. Welcome, Coach Glenn.
Thank you. Lovely to be here.
Oh, yes, indeed. In voice, but not in body. But that's just as good. Okay. Round 2. We had some very impressive scores.
Yes.
Very impressive scores. I think Big Town Badgers really mean to do something this year.
Yeah, they did very well. Their research and pre-season training's obviously paying off early.
Was it actually research, or was it pinching other teams' best players from last year?
Well, look, the grapes were pretty fresh, so I don't know if they've soured yet, but...
there'll be some good vinegar out of that. Okay, so Big Town Badgers 914. Oh. You had a very good score, 847.
Yes, well, the Caboolture Vikings are on the road to the title, so happy with that score.
It was only 3 players that really did it for you. 3 of them scored 100 plus.
Yeah, well, you obviously the opposition will dissect it to show themselves in the best possible light. But it was a team effort, and everyone pulled together. And
yeah, right, okay. Yeah. And also Wood Raiders, a 751, which was very respectable.
Oh, look, here he comes! I tell you what, he's taken a long run up, and he's got a good head of steam up.
Okay, right. Best news of the round, though.
Yes.
The NT Salties. Joel did a very good job.
He's doing very well. I think that his strength is he has no idea or affiliation of who he's picking. He's purely a stats-driven analyst. And, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
I think he might have also participated in the first team trade of the year with the Badgers. If I check the waiver wire right, I think last week he traded Arrow for Soliola. I'm not sure on that, though.
And
I think it was the Salties.
Jai Arrow was almost triple figures, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, he gave Jai Arrow away. But,
okay. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Look, I think before we go any further, there's been some late developments in terms of information from around the grounds.
Right.
Now, this was sent to me. It's Big Town Badgers.
Yes.
I think they might actually be trying to get real players in their team. He took himself off to Shark Park last weekend, and he sent us a photo of him at Shark Park.
Well, the proof's in the pudding. That goes to show the lengths that the organisation's going to bring a premiership home. Boots on the ground, real-time information. Got to give him some credit there.
I think there might be some salary cap issues you might have to look into there. As in like, what's his name? He was the coach. What's his name?
Flanagan,
yeah, Flanagan. Yeah. Actually, Big Town Badgers might change its name to Big Town Flanagans, but anyway. All right, and the best one of the round, though. Now, you notice that the Buffs team, Yellow Lead Belters, they've been scoring badly.
Yeah, look, they've got the worst name in the competition.
They have.
They're performing as such, yes.
Now, I'm going to hold up some photographic evidence as to why he's not doing very well. And here is the photograph here now. One might use the terminology, get your hand off it, Buff. But,
Well, look, he claimed that he was sitting on the toilet doing his trades and spent so long in there his legs fell asleep and he fell over. My issue is clearly it didn't work because did he come away with the 2 points this week?
He didn't come away with anything.
That's right. So possibly, yes, maybe do your trades instead of putting your hand on it.
Look, that begs the question though. Why do you take your phone when you're having a dump?
Oh, that's why they invented phones. I think you're showing your generational gap there, Father. It's why you never handle anyone else's phone.
Yeah, that's true. You don't know where it's been.
No. Yeah, you mean to tell me that you don't take yours in there?
No.
Well, then what do you do in there?
Oh, let's move on. Anyway, okay. Look. We'll have a look at the leaderboard at the moment.
Yes.
Before we go into matchups, but we'll have a look at the leaderboard. I'm just lifting it down now.
Yes. Is this that Tyre Power Field of Dreams leaderboard?
Yeah. Yes, now, look, I still haven't gotten round to changing logos, but we'll get to that soon. And it's very impressive.
It's not like you're retired or anything, but carry on.
You be quiet. We have 5 teams that are 2 out of 2.
Yes.
Badgers on top.
Go Big Town.
Yes, and this is, of course, because of points differential. So we have to say Badgers are leading, followed by Wood Raiders. You're in 3rd position, Caboolture Vikings.
Yes, you're in the March Premiers. I think I was coined by the Wood Raiders. They called the Vikings the March Premiers. Carry on.
Eskimo Brothers and Joel, Northern Territory Salties. So
fantastic.
Those 5 teams are 2 out of 2.
Excellent.
Followed by Narangba Bulldogs, Mackay Menace, Caloundra Cowboys and Humdingers.
Right, okay. Yep,
and
nice pack there.
They're 1 out of 2.
Yes.
Now, the sad part of the leaderboard is Brizzo Boys.
Yes.
That's Richard, isn't it?
It is.
Well, no wonder he's doing crap. He can't even spell Brizzo and he can't even spell boys. But anyway, that's the Queensland education system.
Yes.
And then, big shock horror, reigning premiers Phantom Roosters are 0 and 2.
Yes. Look, whilst most people might be surprised, really that's a true indication of the coach's ability.
Right, okay.
I think it was a perfect storm that got him the title last year. I don't think he'll be in the running this year.
Okay. We've also got Bathurst Bulldogs, then Yellow Lead Belters, and then I'm actually giving everyone a head start. I'm bringing up the rear of the field.
Now, I'm pretty confident this happened last year too. I'm pretty confident you were 9 and 6, but you like the slow start to the season.
Well, look at it this way. There's only one way I can go, which is up.
Yes.
And there's only one way that the Big Town Badgers can go, and that's down.
Well, look, I like your optimism. My concern is that, we judge how you're going with your mental capacity on your ranking in the Football League, so we are getting a bit concerned.
That's okay. Look, the biggest movers of round 2 were the Narangba Bulldogs and Mackay Menace.
Well done.
They both moved up 5 places.
Oh, well done, boys.
Yeah, and the biggest losers of the round were, Monsters were down 4 places.
Oh, Monsters, yep.
But Phantom Roosters went down 5 places.
Yeah, look, I have heard the grumbling out there. It appears that their stadium's not up to scratch. The players aren't happy with the coach. So I'd stay tuned on that. There might be some developments. Right.
As long as he doesn't take his football and go home and the trophy with it. But anyway,
we just look for the yellow bag because that's where the trophy is.
Oh dear. Okay. Oh, hang on. I'm changing spots. Okay. This is high tech stuff now. Matchups for this round 3. Now, this is going to be a very, very difficult one. You're playing the Narangba Bulldogs.
Yeah, look. Definitely confident I'll get a win there for 2 reasons. One is I'll just tell Will he can't get on the internet, and Coach Ange actually has the painters in at the moment, so I'm lucky not to be stabbed and murdered and buried in the backyard. So confident not much will happen there, and I should get the 2 points.
Okay, Big Town Badgers against the Phantom Roosters. I think Big Town might go 3 out of 3 this time.
This is. For me, this is the most interesting match of the week. We've got a 3 and 3 and a 0 and 3. So, tough one for the Roosters to bounce back here.
True. Caboolture Cowboys against Eskimo Brothers.
The Caloundra Cowboys, yes.
Caloundra Cowboys, yeah.
Look, in the battle of the nappies, my money's on the Eskimo here, just going very well at the moment.
Yes, true. Mackay Menace and the Humdingers.
Yeah, I'll go on Humdingers there.
I'm going on Menace. I'm going Menace.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Tommy's talked a big game, but in the season and a half we've had him, he's shown nothing. So, okay.
Well,
And we do need new tyres soon, so I've got to start pumping Humdingers up.
Okay, right. Bit of collusion there. Okay.
Well, cheap tyres.
Yeah, cheap. Now, I really think this will also be close to being match of the round. Joel with his Northern Territory Salties against the Wood Raiders. Both teams 2 out of 2.
Yes, and that'll be very interesting actually. I'll be looking to see what movement they're doing with trade-wise this week. Too close to call, but the heart says Wood Raiders will get it.
Brizzo Boys, the team that can't spell their name properly against Yellow Lead Belters. I think I'll go for Brizzo Boys.
Oh, a tough one. Considering this past, every week this week I've had to remind Brizzo Boys of his password and login.
Yeah.
Look, I think the Lead Belters might get on the board here.
What, do you reckon he's pulled his pants up, Nate, do you?
Yeah, look, we've embarrassed him enough. I think he might come out swinging.
Okay, and this really doesn't have much bearing on the system at the moment. Bathurst Bulldogs against Mollymook Monsters. So, actually, we might go for a draw. There you go. How's that?
Look, I think this is the litmus test. I think as much as we all love Bathurst, if Bathurst gets up, we'll probably be looking at doing a intervention down there in Mollymook in the week just to make sure the coach is okay.
All right. Oh, no, that's okay. But look, players in the Monsters team are on notice. If there's no significant improvement in 2 more rounds, the team will be virtually gutted.
Right.
The only ones who are short of a place come round 6 are Yo.
Yes.
Cleary.
Yes.
Reid Mahoney.
Yes.
And, there might only be those 3 that are short of a place. So,
I do think I think 6 wins will get you in the finals this year.
Okay.
So, would you say come round 5?
Yeah, I think round 5, yeah. I'm also going to get rid of a couple of players this week that have not performed to their potential.
Okay.
And I don't think anyone will want to trade them. But look, I might have to talk to you. Are you in need of a 5'8", a good 5'8"?
No, I've got 5.
Oh, that's handy. Very handy. Okay.
Well, actually, we should maybe start a market watch segment of the show where people can message you with any offers.
Yes.
Just on that, I did try to get in contact with Parramatta Bunny for long-time viewers last week, and he said he was going down to Mollymook,
right,
to look over the coaching regime there. So,
okay.
If you do need any advice, he's on his way down.
Oh, that'd be good. That would be excellent. We'll see how we go with that. But look, it's all shaping up to be a very exciting year. Thank you, Commissioner Glenn.
Yes. Well, this week, there's 2 good matches this week.
Yes. But we will see how things go, and I'm sure that come next week there'll be big movement on the ladder board. Big movement. It wouldn't surprise me if we actually have only 2 teams sitting 3 out of 3.
Yes, and look, what I'll do is I'll contact Wood Raiders. My drum is that Bell Woolworths has run out of tissues. Apparently the Wood Raiders has purchased the whole lot and plan to deliver them to the Phantom Roosters.
Oh, very good, very good.
Should next weekend not go so well.
Well, that's all for fun, isn't it? So that will be very good. Yes. Okay, look, Coach Glenn, I think we might have just about wrapped it all up. And we've got our news. We're ready to rock and roll, I think. But play well this week.
Yeah, good luck, Dad.
And that's okay.
No pressure, but it's a big week for you.
Oh, look, it's fine. It's all good. Okay. Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye for now.
Bye.